What is going on, you guys? It's day 9. We've done a week of these videos of dive searching through discovering our souls. I'm so excited to be doing these videos, and I'm only going to continue. So if you're still with me, thank you for following me. Thank you for being here. And thank you just for watching. I truly, dearly appreciate it. If you're new to these videos, my name is Brittny Fontanez. Thank you so much for being here with all of us who are watching. If you do gain some inspiration, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube, add a comment, and like my video. Also, add me on Facebook, add me on Instagram, and add me on Snap. And for daily wisdom, I truly am grateful for your guys' support and watching my videos and staying tuned, because every day I'm posting a video just to share this intelligence, this wisdom, and this love that we so have not been taught in our education system. But I guarantee you, I will give it to you for free right here, because I love you guys so much, because you deserve to understand the true essence of life and to understand what we were never taught as well, is true self-love and self-mastery. So let's dive right into this, you guys. Today's topic, today's topic I came up with while I was going through my day. And I wouldn't say I had a pretty rough day, honestly. I was pretty grateful for the rut I was in today, because that rut taught me what it is I want and how I want to feel and what it is I needed to know. So today's topic is acceptance. Now you see this up here is peace. Now the reason why they're in puzzle pieces is because without acceptance, there's no peace. I'll say that again. Without acceptance, there is no peace in mind, no peace in your heart, and no peace in life. Now, the thing is with our society today is that we're so quick to criticize and opinionate and want to give advice in an instant. But we never have the audacity to want to accept things for the way that they are. You know, I completely understand if you don't like your life, you don't like where you are, you don't mostly like anything. I completely understand that, but don't expect anything to get better if you don't accept what is here now. Today's lesson taught me that, well, I learned it last night and it came through me through the next day today. And what I learned through the reason why I created this topic today is that nothing will ever go the way that you want it to. Anything outside of you. There's no way you can get control of anything or anyone outside of you. The only control you have is of yourself. And you know what's crazy? When we try to control anything outside of us or anybody, that does not bring us peace. I learned a huge lesson. See, I try to help someone. Well, like I said, I see beyond the physical, and I could see in souls, and I could see the sadness, and I could see the true essence of happiness within someone. So I completely understood through this person, through their eyes, that they were in such trauma and in inner conflict. So I started asking questions, to help them figure themselves out. And you can't expect anything in return. And I realized, it broke my heart, because I took my time and my wisdom and my words and my love to help this person. I didn't even get a word back, barely. And it broke my heart, and it made me realize I broke my own heart. I broke my own heart because I tried to tear down someone's walls, and really I just started tearing down myself, because they started tearing down me because they were just too scared to come out of hiding. And that made me realize I was not in a sense of peace. I was really down, because I'm like, dang, I just broke my heart, man. I just hurt myself trying to help someone because they weren't ready to receive the help, because they didn't want it. That brought me nothing but conflict and sadness today. And it did not bring me any peace. So you know what I really had to learn today, the hugest lesson I had to learn today, is acceptance. I have to accept people for the way they are. I have to accept their minds. I have to accept the beliefs that they hold. I have to accept the reason why they are the way that they are, and what they do and why they do it. Because honestly, like I said, there's no acceptance. There's no peace without acceptance. There's no love without acceptance at that. There's so much power when you learn how to accept everything for the way that it is, because when you do, it's such a miracle. It's such a miracle. You know what happened? When I learned this lesson today is about immediately, I just gotta accept things the way that they are. The only thing I can control is myself, so I gotta accept people for the way that they are, even if I don't like it. But no matter what, I love it. I loved it enough to accept it. And you know what happened? That same person didn't give me anything back, didn't want to be around me, didn't really grasp anything. Guess what? When I learned this lesson today of accepting everything for the way that it is, to the point that I brought myself peace, to the point I really had to conjure happiness up, and I really started to really become happy again in my normal state of mind. So, and when I did that same person, the same person's a coworker, that coworker came up to me, during breakfast today, and we were talking. And they told me that what I said, they never even thought of. They never had love like that. But it really dug into them to the point that they do want to change. Isn't that amazing? That's what I mean. Miracles happen when you accept things for the way that they are. That's so beautiful. You know what's crazy? It's the same thing with death and life. My great-grandfather, passed away not too long ago. My heart was broken, but you know what's amazing what happened? Is that even though my grandfather died, and even though I know he's in a wonderful place, what's crazy is that I think the next day, I end up finding out one of my coworkers, or my manager, actually is having a baby. Isn't that beautiful? You know, it takes one thing to create another. It's like the same thing with evolution. It takes things to be destroyed in order to create new things. But you have to learn to accept things for the way that they are in order for them to change. And listen, things are not going to go the way that you want them if you force things. Because that's not love. That's you being entitled to thinking that you have the right to do something for someone when really you really don't. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Accept it for the way that it is. It's the same thing with people, with certain people, drug addicts or mental disorders. It's crazy how to think that you want to help people, but they don't want the help. You gotta let them destroy themselves until they really want to change. And it sucks to accept that majority of those people who probably have those issues are probably family, people you love, but you have to accept them for the way that they are, because that's where the love comes from. Like I said, pain brings you together. Happiness keeps you together, man. You have to accept life and everyone for the way that it is in order for it to reveal its true essence. See, it's like you don't get what you want when you want it. When you ever realize the things that you want, when you let go of wanting it, it just somehow comes to you. It's just like that, because you learn to accept that fact. And when you learn to accept facts and let it go, let the universe take care of it, and give it to the divine, give it to the universe, give it to God, give it to whoever, the higher power you believe in. And when you accept that to the point you let it go and you trust in the essence that something wonderful will happen, you'll be surprised at how many miracles exist and how many miracles the universe will create for you from the lesson you have learned from accepting. So acceptance brings peace, and with peace is love, and with love there is happiness. So I completely understand that there's some things we don't like, some things we don't believe in, some things we just don't give a fuck about. I completely understand that shit. I completely understand how I just don't want to give a fuck about certain people. I don't give a fuck about doing something. I don't give a fuck about just certain things. But you know what? I accept them for the way that they are, because I'm here. I exist. My essence is here for a reason. The same thing with that person, the same thing with that situation, the same thing with that emotion, the same thing with that thought, the same thing with that creativity, the same thing with that idea. All of it's all the same thing. Accept it as it is in order to give yourself peace. Because honestly, the acceptance is not just accepting the other person. Acceptance is really for you, so you can give yourself a peace in mind. And it really gives you understanding that you don't have to be in control of everything. And it's okay not to be in control of everything, because you really weren't designed to be in control of anything other than yourself. So if you want peace of mind, accept things for the way that they are. Your life may be at a low point right now, but accept it. Accept it. Because in order to find a solution, you need a problem. So accept things the way that they are, because they bring you such a short amount of peace. And it will teach you such true love for people and such true love for everything in life, to the point that life will have no choice but to give you what it is you wanted. When you learn to accept and learn to let go and let peace uprise and go throughout your day and do you and be you and love you, I guarantee you everything will come the way that you need it to be manifested. So acceptance. This is a huge thing, because if you don't accept everything, you're really hurting yourself. And if you don't accept anything, not only you're hurting yourself, but this peace won't exist if you don't accept anything. Acceptance is peace, and peace is love. Love is happiness, man. Simple as that. And another thing, if you want people to accept you and understand you, you got to be willing to give it first in order to receive it. Because if you, like I said, your reality is a reflection of yourself. If you don't accept life for the way that it is, no one or anything will accept you for the way that you are. And that's a hard lesson to learn. It's hard to want to do for yourself. It's hard just to be here for yourself. It's hard just to really want the love you so freely give. It's hard to realize that you can give that love for yourself. It's hard to realize that, but listen, don't expect anything to come in return if you're not willing to give it first. You got to give that acceptance in order for someone to accept you and understand you. You got to give that empathy in order for someone to want to understand you. You have to give that love in order for you to receive that love back. And sometimes, majority of it, you don't receive anything back. But if you don't receive it, you're expecting it. Expectations. Oh, that's bad to have. Expectation is you not accepting the fact that something may not go the way that you want it. So you gotta accept, be wise enough to accept that some things may not go the way that you want it, and some things may. It's all depending on what you want to feed. Do you want to believe or do you want to fear? Accept what feels right to your heart, but always accept everything for the way that it is, because it's here for a reason. It's here for a lesson, and life is nothing but a freaking classroom. Life is nothing but a classroom. You're continuously learning everything about you, your surroundings, and life, and you don't need school for this, to learn this. Life teaches you the lesson every single day. So acceptance, have acceptance. Because when you accept people, when you accept yourself first, and you accept people, and you accept life, and you accept everything for the way that it is, all those things will learn to accept you. And that not only bring you peace, but that all those things will bring you love. And that love will just bring you a sure amount of joy and empowerment. So accept the fact that everything is right where it needs to be. Even if it looks like shit, we're going to shit, everything is the way that is meant to be. And when you learn to accept, I guarantee you, your situation will change. Only if you believe. Only if you believe. Only if you believe in that sense of peace of mind from acceptance, everything will go the way you need it to. So, that was today's lesson. Acceptance only brings peace. And there's no love and no peace without acceptance. So, thank you for showing up today, watching this video. If you liked it, if you got inspiration, if you got some valuable knowledge from this, please comment, please like this video. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, add me on Snap. These videos are only for you guys. These videos are just nothing to give you love and wisdom and understanding of yourself and life and your surroundings, because we all deserve to know this knowledge and this intelligence that was failed to be mentioned in our education system. So I love doing these videos for you guys, and if you guys want more of these, if you guys have any suggestions on what you want me to talk about specifically or share my experience with you, so you can understand that you're not the only one alone through your situation of life, I'm here for you guys, man. I do these for you, so that means I'm here for you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching on day 9. As tomorrow, day 10, we will continue this journey of self-discovery. Thank you for showing up, you guys. See you tomorrow, and have a blissful night. Namaste.